So when I think of weed pieces, usually I think of bowls, bongs and bubblers, but there's another category of stoner pieces that I feel doesn't get much love, and that's gravity bongs. Now gravity bongs I don't feel are something most people hit all the time, but is good to have in your collection, and they're really easy homemade pieces to make. So first up we have the classic gravity bong. I feel like everyone knows somebody that's hit one of these too hard and almost blacked out. You get a 5-gallon jug and cut the bottom off and set it in some water with aluminum foil on the top for the weed and let the water pressure pull the smoke. It can also be made on a smaller scale by cutting the top and bottom off a couple 2 liters and putting a bowl in the cap. Usually classic gravity bongs create yellow plumes of smoke and can be harsh to hit if you let it get stale. This is one of those you hit with your friends once in a blue moon. Up next we have waterfall bongs. Waterfall bongs are very similar to regular gravity bongs, but it's a bottle with hole at the bottom of the side so water can be filled, covering the hole with your thumb, and then released when the bowl is packed and lit so the water will rush out and pull the bowl. There's also a variant called the crossfall where you fill it up with beer and then chug it down until you can inhale the smoke. They pull the smoke very efficiently but aren't quite as harsh as typical gravity bongs. Next up we have the bread bag bong, or the lung. This one is a 2 liter with the bottom cut off and a hole for a mouthpiece made near the top and a bread bag taped lining the inside. Once you light the bowl in the cap, you pull the bag down to use air pressure to milk the smoke like an artificial lung and then inhale through the mouthpiece. Caution, these can be really yellow and harsh. Finally we have the steamroller. While this isn't technically a gravity bong, it hits very similar and kind of fits in the group as a gravity bong adjacent. Steamrollers are pretty straightforward. A tube with a bowl and your hand on one end, and you hitting it at the other. Steamrollers hits can be dry, but if you're looking to take a crazy hit, it's hard to find a way to hit thicker smoke without coughing. The end.